Hey guys, welcome back. Jake at JC Motorsports here. Just wanted to touch base on the CRF wheels, both front and back. This is a 2011 CRF 450. Most of the CRF models are going to be the same. Everything on the front actually bolts right up. It's pretty sweet. You could even utilize the CRF axle if you truly intended to. So right now I have the CRF forks on there with the Surron front wheel. The only thing I had to do here was make don't judge. It's it's basically a bracket there so I can make the ABS and traction control work on this. Traction control really, no ABS. And moving on to the back is where we run into a little bit of an issue here. So I had to use the Surron right side spacer, but then the seal size is a little bit different. So we'd have to get some different seals to make that work. Actually, CRF seals would work in that regard. I'm sorry, Surron seals would work in that regard. Or you can do a quick measurement and just find a generic seal that would work as well. Here's the issue. So to get the correct alignment, both on the right and the left side for sprocket alignment is basically going to be our issue. We need 6 millimeters on the left-hand side. So let's take a peek. So over here, I had to steal the right side one. And by the way, the sprocket for the rear is the same bolt pattern for the disc and the sprocket. So if you ever wanted to change sprockets, you guys would use a CRF pattern. Pretty cool. Main issue here, there's the 6 millimeters that I measured from the rear to get the axle to do a custom spacer, basically, if you wanted to run CRF wheels. I might offer that in the future if I can get enough interest, but the difference here is these sizes. So the CRF wheel is a little narrower in total. So we ran the thick Surron spacer on the right, this is the thin one on the left-hand side. This would be the drive side. But you can also see the circumference here on the seals, right? So a little bit different. So in a nutshell, to run a CRF rear wheel, custom spacer would need to have new seals, and that would be about it. Unfortunately, you're going to end up with a 19-inch wheel. So if you're doing track work and things of that nature, might be up your alley. But the 18-inch will actually be preferred for the woods riding, and it's a little bit more supple over some of the square edge bumps, things of that nature. So also the bolt pattern for the front. This is I'm going to say it's a 250. Let me double check here quick. I want to make sure this is correct here for you guys. Yeah, 240 millimeter. And the Surron will run all the way up to a 270. So if you guys use some of the newer stuff, you guys can go ahead and use the newer 270 front millimeter rotor up there. Everything else for the CRF is a direct bolt-on between the two forks, whether it's the KKE, this style in here, or the CRF. You guys can use either axle there. So that's pretty cool. And either of the wheels, just need to swap the front rotor over. Be doing a couple more videos here on the Surron. I will finally be offering spring packages if you guys are interested for your weight, and if you do need a revalve, hit me up. I'm on Facebook, JC Motorsports, and in New London, Wisconsin here. Be happy to help.